Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, welcome to the video, and today I am using a green screen. I am experimenting and so far it's trial and error, so we'll see how this goes. But today I wanted to talk to you about Bioware. Now, as many of you already know about me, I am a huge fan of Bioware. I have been a huge fan since Mass Effect 1. And I remain a fan, and I will remain a fan until the absolute end, if there is an end, which I hope there isn't, but you never know. So let's get into it. The first news, as I'm sure most of you have already heard, Anthem has been canceled. Yeah, that's right. Anthem has been canceled. Not canceled per se. The live service is still going. Bioware is still supporting. I guess EA is still supporting. I don't really know. But there was supposed to be an update, like a major update. They were working on Anthem next. That is to be no more. They have canceled that, which is sad. And when I first heard about it, I was definitely sad, because while Anthem is definitely not my favorite Bioware game, I did play. I played through the story. I did play with some of my friends at one point, and then it got to the end game and I completely lost interest because there was just really not that much to do and it wasn't really worth my time. But I still thought that it was going to be better. I saw potential in the game, and I am sad to see that what they were working on is not going to come to fruition, which is just, it's sad. Anthem is decent. It has great gameplay. I loved flying around in my Javelin. My favorite Javelin was the Interceptor, and it was just awesome. I loved it. But it needed more substance, and Bioware, I guess, couldn't deliver. I'm not surprised, because live service MMOs are not really Bioware's strength. It's not the greatest use of their talents. Let's just put it that way. And it took a really long time for EA to finally realize that. Let's talk about EA for a minute. Jumping into Dragon Age 4. So there had been rumors going around for a few years about Dragon Age 4 becoming a live service. And I had seen the rumors floating around the net, and I wasn't believing it, you know? Like, no, they're not going to do that. Dragon Age is not an MMO. It's not a live service game. It's a single player game. Like, that is what it is. That's what that's just, it just can't be anything more than that. And single player games are awesome, by the way. It's the Dragon Age series is my second favorite game for a reason. Okay? But it wasn't until Anthem was canceled, and then right after that, I don't know if it was a matter of days or something, that it came out that EA has officially decided to end the live service that was being implemented into Dragon Age 4. What? Why? What? Why? Just why? I think that I'm more upset about that. About the fact that that's what they were doing. That they were forcing this on the Dragon Age community. It's really upsetting. Because you guys saw my reactions to the trailers. It's so exciting. I'm invested in the characters. I'm invested in the lore. I'm invested in the Dragon Age games. And to turn it into something that it's just not. That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. And EA was doing this. They were forcing this on this game, thereby forcing this on the players. But the good news is, because of Anthem, Dragon Age 4 is no longer going to be a live service game. That is the blessing of Anthem. That is the gift that Anthem gave to us. Anthem, unfortunately, had to fail in order for EA to get their heads out of their asses and open up their eyes and recognize that Dragon Age is not that kind of game. I'm not even sure if they do recognize that it's not that kind of game. It's a matter of money for them. You know what I mean? And I get that. They're publishers. They're a business. They do have to think along the business lines. But here's the thing about publishers, video game publishers, and video game developers to an extent too, because they're also a business. Stop dismissing the gamers. We are your bread and butter. Okay? Your investors don't know shit compared to the gamers. And this is for all companies, not just EA, not just Bioware, all of you. All of you need to get your heads out of your asses and recognize the gamers. Okay? We are your bread and butter. We are the ones who make or break your games, not your investors. Stop dismissing us, stop disrespecting us, and start taking us more seriously. Okay? It's not that hard. And in the end, when you think about it, that is the better business model for you. It's about supply and demand. It is about what the customer is going to buy, what the customer is interested in. Okay? That is what you need to think about. I understand that your investors are important because they do give you, they supply the money. They supply the financial means for you to make these games. And I get that. I understand. Okay? But we gamers, we have to come first in your minds when you decide to create a game. That's the bottom line. And that is what's going to be a better business model. The gamers have to come first, the investors second. As a result, though, this is what has come out. Anthem's cancellation has meant that Dragon Age 4 is not going to be a live service game, and for that I am grateful. I'm sad that Anthem isn't going to be better than it should have been. But I'm glad. I'm glad that it has given Dragon Age 4 this gift. And then so we're going to switch over to the Mass Effect trilogy. There was a controversy about Miranda's ass. I'm sure y'all know about it. And I don't know, guys. It didn't faze me the first time around when people were bitching that Bioware was being sexist. Specifically with Miranda. It didn't bother me the first time around. And it's not bothering me the second time around. I understand why Bioware is doing it. It's not a social justice thing. I'm not getting the vibe that this is, a social justice thing. Which, by the way, there's nothing wrong with social justice warriors. Yes, they go overboard, but guess what? So does every other freaking group on the planet. Like, I don't care what group you're a part of, okay? There are extremists in every group. There are people that take shit too far. But that aside, I got the feeling, and it makes sense, and it makes a lot more sense that it was a logical thing, and it was just about where the camera angle is in the context of that particular scene. They're not completely changing. Now, if they were completely changing Miranda and what she looks like, yeah, then I'd have a problem. But they're not. I feel like it makes sense in context of the particular storyline. Okay, and I'm okay with it. I have no issue with it one way or the other. I already pre-ordered the trilogy. I am all for it. The Mass Effect trilogy is my absolute favorite, and I am totally going to be on board with that. Especially after just seeing Garrus updated. He's updated. And I'm so happy. And I cannot wait to see him in the new remaster. Just, oh, I'm so excited. So that's it for the Bioware, I guess the controversies surrounding Bioware and the games Anthem, Dragon Age 4, and the Mass Effect trilogy. That's just my 2 cents. You can disagree with me if you want to. That's all up to you. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that. There's nowhere does it say that you can't disagree with somebody. So, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is, because we're talking about Bioware, I ordered some stuff from the Bioware store, and I got it in yesterday, and I really want to share it with you. I can't share one of the products with you because it's way too big, and but it's a banner, and it's a Grey Warden banner. So yeah, unfortunately the Grey Warden banner doesn't really work in like the camera or whatever, but I'll try to take pictures of it and post it on my Instagram or Twitter or whatever. So we'll go from there. Okay, so first up is my coffee mug. N7, and of course I should go. Garrus, my Garrus. I love my Garrus. And then Dragon Age Inquisition. I have a secret journal. I'm super excited about it. And a Seeker pin. All right. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me. And I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.